The most prestigious institutions are obviously located in Skyside and are funded by powerful organizations seeking to keep tabs on each generation's best and brightest of the inventors, scientists, and up-and-comers of AlkenStar. The Auburn District, for example, their exclusive college of the Resplendent Vault, is funded by the temples of Adabar and Brai and boasts one of the most and best funded and, well, let's just say one of the best facilities worldwide for science and technology. Another prestigious school is the Alloy College, run by the influential Brass Guild, creator and licenser of many of the city's clockworks. Now, ambitious AlkenStar gentry study tirelessly to pass these college acceptance exams because successful enrollment usually results in opportunities to fraternize and make lifelong connections, whether they're scions of the city's most prominent clans and guilds.
Hi, Zeke.
Hello, everyone. I guess we better explain that. King of First, Zeke as we call him, is a patron, one of our biggest fans, and carves out the time in his busy week, not only to attend just about every one of our Friday shows, but also quite a few of our Monday shows. So hats off to a man who has nothing better to do but hang out with us, and let's all have a good show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the All Guns No Glory podcast. I am GM Jeff Ball, your host, and we are playing Pathfinder's 2nd edition revised rules and legacy rules combined. Why? Because the players get revised. I'm still stuck in legacy, but a lot of it's still relevant, excluding some books that are being redone. Yes, Guns and Gears, it's on its way, and we will use your devoted and my back pocket.
Should we update the name to All Glory One Gun?
Well, speaking of that,
I have a gun.
Yeah, but
don't you remember I mooched bullets off you?
That's piercing wind. It doesn't count.
There is no I in Team Valentine, but you know what creature is actually named I? The creature you were facing that looks like this. Yeah, I know it's a podcast. What? A one-eyed, not flying purple people eater is the best way I can describe that sucker. See, he's playing with a toy cog somebody gave him. Mauve, with dark blue purpley spots, a giant eye in the center ringed by a crown-like appearance of smaller eyes, a little tiny bit of a Zoidberg nose and tentacle stash, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11, 12 pseudopod little squid hands with the sort of oval ends. I don't see any substance cups there, Troy, but, you know, it is still here. It's still kind of angry and ready to
kick our ass.
But I will say, speaking of kicking ass, because I have a name and Valentine opened up with a crit, I have pulled a crit card. You have pulled Momentum, and Valentine gains a +2 circumstance bonus to all his attack rolls until the end of his next turn. So you started the combat with a shot out of combat, so what we'll do is, in this round, when we get to you, you have +2 to all the attacks inside of this round, and when we get to the end of this turn, which is technically your next, that will end. So we'll remind you to put little +2s in the Fantasy Ground modifier because of momentum alone. Speaking of things that start with M, Mambrio, it is your turn. And last week, Valentine, shall we say, changed the vibe by shooting this thing in the head.
Did he ever?
Or what he thought was the head?
That is... I mean, he's flat-footed anyways, because we're flanking him. So slap that puppy on. Or not flat-footed, sorry. Off guard.
Do they still go with the whole off guard if you haven't gone around? I think they stopped that one, right? It's just, you're no longer off guard until you're going around. From ye old days.
Yeah, but we've got the positioning. Doesn't that count for something?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're flanking him with Pip. No, it brought me to mind the other usual classic reason to give the flat-footed off-guard state, and I'm just asking our resident rules lawyer, Mr. Drew, if we could look into that since Drew doesn't go right away.
Yeah,
and I'm busy playing with y'all.
Going to... It would affect him. It would reduce his reflex bonus.
I'm going to give him the off-guard position. There's no doubt there.
You gave it to me! Oh, there you go. You shifted it over. Thank you, sir. I am going to open with a trip because that's what I do. Wish me luck,
fellas. That's a lot of legs. You like a challenge?
I don't know if this is going to work out.
No. Let's look up trip rules, because if something is bigger than you or has more than 4 legs, there are penalties, dude. I'm sure that carries over from the last rules. And if not, prove me wrong.
All right. I mean, I'm going to push the button anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not 20. Let's frickin' go. So,
wow.
This is good.
Yeah, wow,
this is
right.
very
wow,
good.
Right. Wow, was right.
The target cannot be more than one size larger than you.
That's fine. I'm medium. But is there anything about multiple legs giving me stability?
Nothing that I can see here. You have to have at least one hand free.
I am a Titan wrestler, so I can go up to 3 size categories larger.
There you go.
Nice. Okay. So tell me, your whip is considered what? Bludgeoning? Is it sexual? Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a choice. Okay. Would you like something we've never done before? Okay. Usually I draw a fresh card for everything single attack, but I'm actually going to give you guys the option. I'm going to try a little something different. Maybe try and sweeten the deal with crit cards. I will give you guys a choice. If your attack is different than the last guy's, piercing, right? I'm going to give you a choice between cracked rib and crunch. I'm not going to tell you what they do, but I will give you a choice to pick the title, and I will read and give you that effect.
Cracked rib or crunch?
That is what both are called.
What do you guys think? Democracy! Vote!
That's a hard one. Cracked rib could do something with breathing.
Yeah, I was thinking that's kind of what I was leaning towards, but I mean, like, crunch does sound more satisfying.
Crunch.
Okay, so we got a 50. We're split. All right.
Yeah. Come on, Jack. Come on, Troy. What do you got?
Yeah. I'm giving you a crunch. It's not crunch. Got no bones.
Oh, chat's asking for crack rib. Do they get a vote?
Yeah, I'll give a vote to chat for sure.
Yeah.
How about you, JT? What do you think?
Oh, 100% it's going to be cracked rib.
Okay.
Gotta always agree with chat.
I think that's the majority. So let's go with cracked rib.
No, Jack, we're not talking chat APT. We're talking about fans here. Just like the live stream chat.
No.
Jack's just a wee bit younger than us since we were all about age earlier off the mic when we weren't recording. So I'm just saying. All right, guys, crack rib. Target is fatigued. Maybe laborious in breathing. How do we remove the fatigue condition? I don't know if that's actually something I can get rid of. That might be permanent until I get some rest.
I'll take it.
And that's -2 to everything, right?
Fatigued is, I think it's like a fatigued 1 kind of thing.
Okay, and I do get to do D6 bludgeoning damage. So let me see if the activity has that baked in where I can roll it. That'd be pretty cool if I could. It does.
When we were talking about
how long
but
he took nothing from it. Ooh, information, fellas. I just did a full D6 damage of bludgeoning to him, and he resisted all of it.
Why is your whip bludgeoning and mine is slashing?
Because you have a dagger whip.
As a +1, is that all? It's just as a
Just
+1 whip.
changes the type of damage.
I think you actually get to choose because it's a versatile weapon, but I could be wrong. Let me look at my whip stats.
So that you can whip it.
Whip it good.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about the
Do-do-do-do-do.
fatigue condition after not getting enough rest gives you a -2 to everything.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that, weren't we? Events.
Now he's fatigued.
Okay. Fatigued, it takes a -1 status penalty on saving throws. So what they've decided to do...
The whip itself is slashing, but that trip action on a crit success, the damage is bludgeoning. Because he
There we
takes
go.
the damage from falling.
Okay.
So, I guess technically if you wanted to say it was slashing, but the damage that ideal is bludgeoning.
No, we'll stick with
that
what we're
attack.
going. Okay, so to answer Speigler's statement, I can say you are sickened 3 and jump you right up to 3, or you are sickened 2, depending on the condition. So the whole sleep thing, they've kind of jumped it to fatigue 2 without saying they've worded it as fatigue penalty of -2. But the standard, you're fatigued, is like everything else. -1 until it becomes fatigue 2.
Yeah.
So he technically has a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws, blah, blah, blah. And I cannot recover from this until I get a full night's rest. So this isn't something like slowed where I can take actions to reduce it, or sickened where I can purge my tummy to reduce it.
Move, debuff for the win.
But I can see the misunderstanding.
Can you make him prone before I do my next 2 actions?
Okay.
Because now I have panache.
Okay, done and done.
All right, so I will.
You put it on Agent Scully.
Oops.
So where is it? There we go.
Let's try this again.
Where is my button? I thought I had a button for this. Maybe I don't.
You don't have a what now?
A button for my finishing move. I do not see it, so I can just. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I can just.
Okay. Off guard, prone and fatigued, right at the gate, 2 crits. And you guys were worried that this thing might hurt you, give you a boo-boo. I just wanted to play with toys. Shame on you all.
Yeah.
What do you do next? Oh, no conscience there.
attack.
Okay.
With a 25 that hits. And I do 1d4 plus 5 slashing damage. And slashing damage takes, fellas. Knowledge. No meta. Hashtag. And I've got one more action.
Oh, you mean slashing damage is effective against said creature when you weren't sure?
It seems to be, and bludgeoning definitely is not effective. Knowledge. Do I go for it, guys?
Oh, maybe we have to. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Hold the phone. My mistake for thinking that you're bludgeoning, doing a retcon in the same round. If bludgeoning is not effective, a bludgeoning crit would not necessarily be effective, and we may have to alter the fatigue state to a piercing state.
It'd be slashing, if you wanted
Slashing. Sorry, slashing. Gory or surprise opening?
I still think broken ribs better. Just saying.
Yeah. But you guys rules lawyered yourself right out of that damage. I'm sorry. Just like I'm willing to correct myself for the bonus of truth, I must correct ourselves for.
I mean, just because he
of-
didn't take damage from the fall doesn't mean he didn't break his rib.
Yeah, but that's specifically bludgeoning damage. Looking back at the cards for the slashing, which was technically the crit, actually,
Well, no, it was a trip action that critically succeeded, causing bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I see. I'll let it stand. That's fine.
That's why I said, like, technically that's what
No,
happened.
it's well, I'm tired. It's been a long day playing with toys. We'll just let it stand. It's time to do the hand wave because players are going on and on about it and being
It's true. I'm going to go again. I'm taking too long on my turn. So I'm just going to go for it. It's probably going to crit miss, but we'll see. 13 was just a miss. I'll take it. All right.
Have you met Ryan Messina? He's a good friend of yours, right?
Have.
The master of turn taking.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh God, I'm messinaing really hard tonight.
No. Messina role plays in the middle of his turn. And I'm not talking about how you guys awesomely do like a role play call tag or something like, and this, right? He's like, he just goes right into 2 minutes. Yeah. Bless his little heart. Anyway, how'd you do?
I did not do well. I got a 17, which was a miss.
All right. Anything left in the tank?
That's all I got.
All right.
Unless
Pile
you
of
want to
views.
give me more, baby.
Well, you know, if you'd gone with the other crit card, the surprise opening technically would have given. Never mind. You didn't go with it. Pilo. How come you're always muted when you laugh? I don't seem as funny if you mute when you. The horse jaw chuckle. Or is that your version of Pilo with the jaw going, Pilo, you're up. Pip, get ready, you're on deck.
Oh man! So I just want to reiterate. So Blaster shot it, and then we heard the danger in our heads, or did we hear that danger?
Yes.
Okay, so the danger came after he shot it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it seemed to be the creature's voice in your mind.
Okay, and can I do like a recall knowledge and see how this creature's reacting to us attacking it like this? Because it hasn't had a turn yet, and before us it was like kind of friendly-ish. Is it looking afraid or is it looking angry?
That would be a perception because you're trying to perceive what its action is. Sure.
Yeah.
In the tower.
Yep. 1 second here. Is that no wrong one? There we go. Dice tower. There it is.
Whoa, that was good. Using your undead perception, which is way above human level, you believe it thinks it is on like a gorilla from a video game that used to be chased around by a plumber, if you follow my drift.
Gotcha. So he's angry. He's wanting to get hit now. I got it.
Yeah.
So that's one action to do that. My second action I will use to what does Void Warp do? Yeah. Let's do Void Warp. You call upon the void to harm physical life force. The target takes 2d4 void damage with a basic fortitude save. On a critical failure, the target is also enfeebled 1 until the start of my next turn.
Damn, that's dark.
Yeah. All right. Creature's looking angry. I will target the creature.
Okay. So a little filler while Pilo's playing with Fantasy Grounds. There is a news drop guy that my wife listens to called Philip DeFranco, and he has merch, and he's got this great T-shirt it says "One day we'll all be skeletons," and I'm like, where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, that's Pilo's go-to for his cult.
Damn right. You'll all join me eventually. Don't you worry. I rolled this, and he successfully saved for half damage. So they are going to take 8 damage, which is half to 4. And that's all of my actions.
Okay. Because I'm from outer space, maybe not, maybe don't take so much. Or he does, yoink,
Saved.
step to
There
the
you go.
side. Yeah.
A little bit better the way. And what's this void? Never mind.
It says save, but it didn't tell me. Oh, it's fortitude, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just too rubbery and squiddy to take full damage. That's my take on that. Okay. Anything else, sir? Did you wish to move? Use up other actions?
That's all 3 of my actions. 1 to look and 2 to void warp.
Okay. Moving on to Pip. You are up, sir.
Okay. Pip will ready his rapier and use a megaton strike.
I'm sorry, what now?
You will watch as Pip's armor starts to glow, and a little thruster pops out of his elbow as he activates the gears and other mechanisms inside of his armor to deal an extra damage die with his attack.
Oh, like a sort of Iron Man alchemical afterburn to drive your arm forward? That's cool.
Exactly.
Oh, I think Speigler's got a rival for like the visual presentation of attacks going here, man. That's pretty cool. All right.
Let's see if it's worth it.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm assuming you don't want to target Speigler. You want to target this thing. Right, there you go.
I preferably would not.
Sorry. Have at thee. Oh.
Got a crit.
Damn.
32.
Damn. Not an at 20 for a crit card, but definitely a boat ton of damage.
All right, let's see how we roll. Oh. Why are we not doing this? Please.
Push buttons. Make it happen.
I am clicking buttons and nothing is happening. Oh, gee, why is there so many dice now?
Because of the crit. So what you're seeing is 2 of the black dice, double 6s by the way, are your rapier. The extra 2 green are because of the crit, and the purple D8 or D10 is because your piercer, your rapier is considered a fatal weapon?
Deadly 8.
Deadly weapon. So on a crit, it actually doesn't just double, it rolls a bonus D8. Plus your strength, which is doubled.
So that'll be 28 damage to the weird aberration.
Would you like to cameo on Friday night and replace Drew's Uber investigator of the many D6s? You know. Give him a run for his money. Nah, it's okay. We got a guy. Okay. So yeah. I mean, you were on watch, man. So we said, weapons were out. So as a single action, Now, your what'd you call it?
Megaton strike does take 2 actions.
That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
And we haven't seen it move. So Pip, being much more cautious and much smaller than everybody, is going to raise his shield instead of adding another attack in.
Do you call out the move in said comic book anime style? Does he yell it at the top of his lungs?
Stabco brand Megaton strike, absolutely.
Oh, it's Stabco brings you Megaton strike, or is it just
brought to you by Stabco?
The Stabco emblem glows on your arm or something as you stab. How's this going down? I want to know.
Oh, that is 100% it. You will watch every logo start appear on me since it is subterfuge armor. It's meant to reflect light, and you just see many logos of Stabco start floating over them like those TV ones where you watch it bounce across the screen. Oh, you go, Stabco brings you Megaton Strike to our lovely new enemy.
That's awesome. Brought to you by this. You look like a NASCAR driver. You're still covered in logos.
Oh, always.
Fight. Very cool. All right, sir. You talked about movement. Did you want to move or no?
No, raise my shield.
Oh, right. Okay, no problem. Which brings us to, as I was saying earlier, it's on like Donkey Kong. This thing, out of left field, gets a bullet through it, and then everyone just jumps up and just starts beating me from 360 directions, poking, beating. It starts flailing. I'm going to say it reacts to the most pain. So, do we remember how much damage Speigler did? Valentine did last? You opened up with... Well, if we do the math, and I take my damage that I had incurred, and this, that, and you know what? I'm just going to go with last ouchies. It lifts its front and chin in the air, head backwards. You know how people look right over backwards? It does that. It just tilts its position and lashes out with its hind legs, which now kind of look like its front feet, at Pip. Welcome to the show, Jack.
Please be gentle.
You hurt me lots. Smacking you with its pseudopod-type arm for a 29, smacking little Pip for 2d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage, plus a grab for said smack. Does 13 points of damage and has you grabbed. Now, if I want to maintain said grab, that costs me an action. So what I'm going to actually do is it comes down on you and just wraps a tentacle around you really hard, so it winds up, like wraps around you 1, 2, 3 like a cord, right? And the pseudopod comes and does the slap, and that's the damage as my first action. My second action, I'm actually going to maintain the grab, and my third action, I'm going to squeeze you with my tentacled arm. What?
You had to stand up.
Oh, I was prone,
Yes.
wasn't I? I'm sorry.
Well, he
Thank you,
doesn't
Matt.
have to stand.
No, I don't. I just attack you while prone. Attacking while prone penalties. Actually, because I have the prone effect, those penalties are
it
baked
should have
into my roll.
automatically applied. Yeah.
Sorry. So there I am laying flat. Instead of tilting my head, it just the eye shifts from forward to back and everything I said. But good point, though, Matt. Like, we usually forget.
No, I
certain
like
actions,
that,
so
though, that it's attacking while prone. I feel like that is totally... That's something this beast would do.
Yeah. Grabs you and constricts you. As my final action, because I have you in a grab, I deal 1d8 plus 8 bludgeoning to any number of creatures grabbed by it. I have lots of grabs. Okay, you get a saving throw, Pip. A basic save for half damage.
Oh, that's a nasty ability.
What am I
DC
saving on?
25, Fortitude 25. Damage is coming, but can you can Stabco buff you up and... Oh no, you guys were right to unload on this thing. Your senses were dead on when you said this thing's gonna beat us up.
Fortitude, please.
Main page?
I'm just happy we're crit crazy for
No,
once. You guys got to keep the trend going, guys.
Yeah, let's keep this train going.
I'm dragging and clicking.
No? Just try double clicking on the window itself. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Sometimes it takes a second, too, to, like, register it.
Okay, 1 away from a crit fail, but 16
that
is
was
okay.
close.
Just a
That was close.
Everything's fine. I'm just being hugged by our new friend.
Yeah. All right, so you take 1d8 plus 8 damage, new friend, 10 points of squeezing attention from our new friend. And that's my 1, 2, 3 hat trick. And I move while fatigued, while off guard, while prone. Charwin, you're up. Blaster, get ready. You're on deck. Charwin, what do you want to do?
All right. For my first action, I will stabby stab with my long spear.
Okay.
Oh, with a 20 and a miss.
Okay.
But then I was thinking about using my cantrip, Puff of Poison. Holding my hand over my mouth and kind of hacking a little bit, I breathe out a puff of poison at our lovely friend here.
Okay.
He takes a fortitude save.
All your powers sometimes come from little buddies. So you just squeeze out some spores out of the little dude, or is this you? Just like old man breath.
This one's me. Yep.
Okay.
Like the phlegm in the back of my throat has a bunch of spores and stuff in it.
Yes.
Don't ask me how many teeth I have. All right, fortitude save. for the guy.
Atreides.
Success. Target takes half damage.
Kind of looks like Baron
Okay.
Harkonnen, too, the octopus.
There you go. I'll take a hover suit.
4 for 2 damage.
Okay.
And because he succeeded, I believe. Yeah, there's no persistent damage.
Okay. Anything else, sir? That's good.
That's it for me.
All right. Bringing us to the reason we're all here today. Valentine. What do you want to do?
I run for the hills.
You're already safe up on top of a hill. Oh, he just turns around. See ya. I'm going back to my homeland. The war is over.
I get caught in a vision, and I go think I'm fighting golems.
Well, I think Drew was really hoping for some persistent damage there, so you need to, clean up your mess. What are you gonna do?
So yes, I put in my plus, and I will shoot again.
Oh, you're +2. Yes, right. Momentum. Crit cards are your friend. Can't say that enough.
A hit with a 28.
Yes.
Six damage, and then I'll reload and then shoot again.
Okay.
And that's another hit with 27. Oh, 3 damage.
Womp womp. That's okay. Chip it away. Anything else, sir?
That's my actions. All my actions. That's me.
Okay. Which brings us to round 2. Mambrio.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry.
Ole.
Manubrio.
Hey, dude. Sorry. I am going to take an interact action to swap over to my Piercing Wind from my whip. And I will then attack.
There. You want me to say it right? You got to put the hyphens in like that. Otherwise, that's how I need people to spell their name. Just break it down phonetically and we're all good.
All right, so
sir.
here I go. Hit with a 30.
Yes.
For 11 points, partially resisted to 1. Ouch, he takes very little piercing damage.
So no bludgeoning.
Now, if you look at your damage, it's bludgeoning.
What? Oh, that's supposed to be it should be slashing, I think, or piercing. It should be piercing. I maybe hit the wrong. That's weird.
No, it says you're using Piercing Wind.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the melee attack, which is not. It is. I do have it coded on this. Yeah, okay. So it is set up to be only a melee. That's
Okay,
wrong. It should be slashing.
That's fine. I can override it. So you're owed 10 points of damage from the GM. That's fine.
And final action. I'm gonna go for another one. Yeah. Was that 2? Nope, that was 1. Okay, yeah. Come on, baby. Oh. Another hit with a 26.
Okay.
And again, this should be slashing. I'm stabbing him with the sword for 9.
We'll probably get you to put the same weapon on your sheet twice with different damages, and that would probably fix that.
I have to do it a 3rd time and a 4th time because they'll be with panache and without panache.
Just saying, man.
No, that's a good idea.
Otherwise, you gotta remind me, which is fine. I don't mind.
It should be piercing. When I shoot him, it's bludgeoning. But when I'm stabbing him with it, it's piercing. It shows damage in my damage log as 1d6 piercing. So I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, that's me. 3 actions. Stabby stab,
Okay.
ole ole.
Okay. The thing is, silently yelling and silently screaming in your heads, your heads are filled with this thing, yelling in pain and angrily just garbled emotion. Not enough to like mentally damage you guys or whatever, but it's as if, you stab in the very, very loud object and it's just yelling its guts out. Pylo, you are up. Pip, get ready, you're next.
Seeing as this guy is being railed on by my friends here, and it seems to be taking a lot of damage, I'm going to try the Void Warp again and just, listen, man, you're going to get damaged by this thing if you like it or not. And I'm going to throw it right back at him. See if it works again.
Ooh.
Critical failure.
That one. Pulling the crit fail card. Pulling the crit fail card. Crit fail on the spell. Acid Backlash. Casting the spell here in the Mana Waste. Void damage does not come down to it, but the spell morphs and warps and hits you with 2d6 acid damage, which I will let you roll because it's your spell.
Me? 2d6 acid damage?
Yeah. Yes. Unless you have any acid resistances.
8.
Okay. Your spell mutates in the Mana Wastes for flavor. And your natural 1 pulls a crit card on a spell.
Well, this is damage to him, right? So this is him taking this damage.
No. This is you rolling a natural 1. So
no, he saved with a natural 1.
That was his natural 1 save. That was a critical failure on his saving throw.
Yeah.
Not on me,
yes.
On him. So his critical fail on a saving throw deals damage to me?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
I saw the one, I got excited. I never get to use my cards. My apologies. That's a crit. Look at that 20 on a spell. We'll pull a different kind of card. It would have been so good. Conduit. I become a conduit to the void. The target takes a -2 status penalty to AC and saves against against your spells until the end of your next turn.
Now,
so
can
next
I save
round,
that, or do I need to use it against this guy? Or can I hold that back?
No, it's this target. Nice try. It's this target, and it has to be next round. You got to double down with the spells.
Dude, you're such a bard.
And at double damage, that's an 8 plus whatever. He is dead.
And with
what?
With
Dude,
Void,
oh man, if
Rip,
he would have killed us so bad.
I said you're going to take the damage, so you're going to take the damage. Now stay down there, or I'll make you a skeleton like me again. If you even have bones.
You ever see the Void, which is sort of an explanular / outer space effect of like said tapestry, literally rips him into tiny pieces into a singularity point of nothing, and the body just explodes all over everybody in a whole bunch of purple gore.
Almost like a black hole appearing and then disappearing, and then anything that was in the range of the black hole just disappeared with it.
Yeah, except for the gore that's sticking to your bodies. Yeah.
Like the end of what's it called, the horror movie.
Because I'm bitter.
Oh man, the dice really wanted us to win that one, guys. Yay.
No, well done. Well done. Yep. So,
dude, no, if we had to like draw that fight out, we would have died. I'm certain of it. He was doing huge damage with that crushing, gripping move, and he had a tentacle for all of us.
Yeah,
except for you, Valentine, smart person up in the rocks, very smart person.
Oh, don't enable him, okay? You start shooting everything you meet. This adventure is going to take a harsh turn. I'm just saying.
I was going to show off some of my feats, which is combat climber. So while I'm climbing, I can shoot. Like just imagine the robot like anchoring himself on the wall, taking a shot, and then jumping down.
You could do that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe next time.
I'm a little disappointed, my friend. That guy didn't have any bones. I couldn't even turn him into a skeleton. Well, next time we kill Better Dan, we'll have bones, and I need another guy to add to our adventuring party. Every time we kill someone, I just save him for later.
I mean, tactically, I feel like we did really well. on that fight. Like our approach, our positioning, and then just as soon as we were all there, I mean, we weren't expecting you to do what you did, Valentine, but knowing what he's able to do.
I will say this. Not only is it time to reset your hero points all to 1, I will give you guys a hero point each because your tactics were not planned. You guys were all completely enjoying one tactic and backing each other, and then flip of a switch, you guys immediately reacted to the situation, changed tactics on the spot, and with some love from our sponsor Fantasy Grounds and Stabco, we're victorious inside of 2 rounds. 3 if you count Speigler's opening shot.
Yeah. Oh, that was just.
I'm not saying that's heroic, but here in the gunslinging man of wastes, there's good combat. Y'all get a hero point, which goes away next episode. But you know, if, better pick a fight before the end of the show. That's gonna go away. Dang it! No, it won't. It won't. So, guys, if you guys don't use it this episode because the session is 10 to 3 hours, blah blah blah. Next week, no resets. Don't let me reset your points. You'll all have 2. Okay?
Shuckshire.
So, what do
Jarwin.
we do now?
Who did that? What happened?
Well, you shot it, and we finished it off.
Was that you, Pilo?
Oh, who else would it be, man? Look at the guys we're with. I'm just kidding. They're all pretty able.
Little did they know about Pilo's secret hatred for pseudopods. They don't have skeletons, and his inner rage will consume all that. Oh, sorry.
You're not wrong.
I love how he flipped back to like just being completely nice after it's dead. Hey guys,
Death
get a little
to the
dark there for a
boneless.
minute. I know, death to the boneless. Oh, now there's a t-shirt. Damn, I gotta write that down. Death to the boneless.
It's just a skeleton. Pilo is a skeleton wearing a octopus as a skin, like a coat and cape.
He's got the head and the eye draped over the back like a shawl, and all the tangled wrapped around him like a scarf, like tangled up.
Two of the tentacles wrapped up like Princess Leia head buns.
And just let's not act out everyone's fantasy. All right, just gross. It's gross enough he's wearing the thing. Anyway, I guess you guys have some calamari. Anyone for dinner around the campfire? No. Come on, space calamari. Tastes like chicken. Tastes like space chicken. I promise. Tastes like robot chicken.
Eat it. But I'm pretty sure we still need to sleep. So we should do that.
Oh yeah, you guys just kind of like sag back to bed, tap Pip on
you're
the
like,
shoulder for like, good
that
job,
was
man.
an interesting 2 minutes. Let's go back to bed.
I don't know how I'll ever go back to sleep.
Oh, it's the best. He falls asleep still holding he's like upright holding the spear, and he just like leans on it, goes out, slides down the spear to like a little crouching position.
Are there any residual screams from the beast in our minds?
No. Okay, Pilo's dark enough. Thank you. You don't need to jump on that wagon, but I'm going to give Drew another hero point. That was gold, dude. That was solid gold.
That's good.
That was good. So, not just comedy, okay? Unexpected role play, but so in character. Because like you guys could just spout lines going, oh, that's totally me, and I'm not going to dish out hero points. But like when it's so good and unexpected, then yeah. It might challenge you guys. Now, I know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to flood me with taglines every combat going, come on, give it. No, just saying. Those rare moments. Just see the wheels turning in Valentine's head there. Every plus I can get, right? All right, guys. The rest of the evening passes quietly. The sounds of the trickling stream, the sounds of Valentine scuffling up and down the cliff trying to get the best angle for the next shot for the combat that he's convinced will come. The sound of Pilo snoring and chattering because we forgot to put the rag and the bone thing back in his mouth.
kind of like a rhythmic thing. That's how my friends know if I'm sleeping or not. Because when he's sleeping, his teeth will chatter every like 4 or so seconds, like an inhale and an exhale. But if he's playing dead, nothing.
Worst white
That's my
noise
buddies
machine
know.
ever made.
Every night it's a different tempo or beat. One night it's rumba, one night
He
it's
doesn't
salsa.
breathe. It's kind of in a breathing rhythm. Who knows what rhythm that'll be?
Mariachi.
Yeah.
It's
So
the cucaracha.
placing your minis around the campfire, Mambrio, does a little circle as dogs and cats do, trying to get comfy there. He's doing his little...
Making my nest. The circles.
I'm just spinning the mini on Fantasy Grounds. It's like, he's just got to get comfy.
Never less than 3 times.
There you go. That's awesome. Okay. So, guys, the rest of the watches in turn, a little bit extra time in the morning for the spellcasters to catch up with whichever praying, reading, occultism, studying, and absorbing nature around them for sorcery. Oh, yeah, we don't really have a lot of spellcasters. So, yeah, good morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. What is today's trail ration meal, Charwin? I don't know, you're druid, it's just a stereotype. You need to cook. I don't know, it's just the thing.
I mean, I produce my own berries, so who wants berries?
Is it a different berry every morning, or does your little buddy look fatigued after you're squeezing them out of them? That's what I want to know.
He doesn't know. He just calls them dingleberries, and they all taste the same.
Charwin suggests, don't look at them, just pop them in your mouth.
This is getting so much worse. Skipping breakfast. You guys ready back to hit the road?
That octopus is not looking so bad anymore, eh?
Yeah, I know. See, now, Matt, if you'd used Valentine's voice, that would have been a hero point, buddy.
Well, I think we should continue on our way. Oh yeah, you might want to touch yourself a few times.
You guys are all beat up there.
Not me.
Oh, there we go.
No, I think
21
Pip
to
was-
Pip.
Just Pip.
Okay.
I think Pip's the only one who took damage.
So he's throwing the berries at him like popcorn. Pip's catching them in his mouth like a seal, 1 hit point, 2 hit point. Close your eyes, don't think about it. Something like that.
Just like my early days in live theater.
Hey, you guys are solid gold. You know what? Maybe I should just promise a hero point to the first best line. Otherwise, you guys all max out 3 every roll. Because I got to say, the RP is its own reward, isn't it not? Well done, guys. All right. So, going on where you guys continue onward through the canyon. I'm going to use the same map just for funsies. Actually, you know what? Can I have you guys all just like way over to the far side, like far left of the map? I'll just drag you guys like way over here. Boop. What kind of marching order is your standard, Death Star Trench Canyon, Red 5 checking in kind of marching order?
I'd
boys?
probably stick to the high ground.
Yeah, I would probably be on point. I think I'm probably the best suited one to be in that position out of our complement.
I am
So-
fully capable of also holding the front line. Like I have a sword in one hand and a pistol in the
do you
other.
guys
and I
wanna-
got feats to-
Do this like stealthy like, or
I think you guys were using Pip to scout, or at least his survival skills. Right?
And
Now,
yes.
Valentine has some survival as well, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So with Pip up the south wall, with Blaster up the south wall, signaling Pip, and then you guys are tag team, like there's this ranger conversation kind of going on between the two of you guys without having to yell at each other. It's
Me and
all-
Stabatron.
now
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
effing teamwork.
There you go. So we're gonna have to put Stabatrauma up front so we can do the fist up, hold the party, 2 left, 2 right, kind of thing. And we've got, as long as you guys stay in contact. So with Valentine scouting, like think of the guy proverbially up the tree. Ninja does the kneel 2 branches up, and the party's watching him. He's our scout, right? And then you get your lead guy's Pip, and falling in behind with Pip or beside Pip or, that kind of thing. Who's next?
I may even be riding Pip.
Probably me.
Might even be riding Pip. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
I would probably be back with Pip or either, probably walking along with him.
So, beside him. Yeah, as long as you can see. Okay.
Go behind Pip. I can see over him.
Yeah, I was going to say, so bold that... okay. Nice little box step here.
Just give the halfling the doll, and that's the proverbial Mark child, running through the canyon playing with their toy.
Oh, actually, I have a dented last attic compass with cracked glass, if that would help you.
I'm sorry, come again?
A compass that helps you sense direction or navigate, provided you're in a location with uniform magnetic fields. I don't know. You got it a long time ago.
That may be questionable in the mana wastes. Just saying.
Charwin's just been using it, and it's worked out great.
Just take us east. East is always just to the right. Every time I face direction, gotta go head east and just go right.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Exactly. So come on, follow the leader. I'm ready.
So what's your perception pluses, guys? Or your, tracking your survival skill bonuses is what we're using.
Here, you can see right here.
That's a +4 for Charwin.
Best Valentine as an 8? Is that what I'm looking at?
I have a +9.
Okay. So, trolling along with sort of a base of 19, as it were, looking for hazards in the terrain and critters that, don't step in the shadow, that's where the rattlers are. That kind of thing is what they're going for just something based, right? Going along, doing our thing. The desert sun beats down with no wind and no shade for respite. Ahead, a ridge of hills offers the promise of at least some shelter from the blistering sun. Suddenly, a small plume of sand erupts from the ground a few feet ahead, followed almost immediately by the crack of a rifle shot, arriving just for the projectile. That's right, somebody's sniping us. Valentine is really offended, I'm sure. How dare you?
So are we rolling for initiative?
Hang on a second. So it claims a few feet ahead. Okay? So without necessarily revealing my position, we hear a gunshot and we all react. Can I have main page initiative perceptions? And that will scatter you guys in the initiative order. See if anyone can beat me. Anyone? What'd you get? Blaster.
Ooh, 27.
27. Yeah? Pilo?
26.
Charwin?
26 for Pilo.
Yeah.
21 for Charwin.
8 for Valentine.
8?
Guys, we're so in sync.
Yeah, 28.
Oh, okay.
Except for, no, I think we're all pretty in sync. Charwin's just a slow mover.
I'm just doing Charwin stuff. Leave me alone. I'm usually distracted.
Okay. So, if you guys have, you're scouting, right? The superior skill of the halfling with a +9 over Valentine, who's up on a rise. Yet my position would favor you guys down here. I'm going to give it 50-50. So I'm going to roll a 12-sided dice, and I'm going to say Jack, odd or even.
Odds. Always play the odds.
1. That's you. You are my target. Again.
Oh, God.
Sorry. The gunshot. The rifle shot. With a nat 1. Oh my god. I have a name. That's a crit miss. I get to pull that card anyway.
At this point, I think we should really push the story as far as we can with this roll we're on.
Yep.
To be fair, I'm also the only person blatantly advertising a company with like logos and everything constantly on.
Big giant arrows pointing at him.
You guys have no idea when this combat is over and you learn the story behind this creature. This makes so much sense. Okay, I'm lying in wait. I burst out of the sand, and I'm frustrated. I'm a couple of things you guys don't know about. Okay, and not only do I shoot wildly because something that happens, the bullet ricochets off the nearby wall and takes my eye out, and I crit myself. Yeah.
So not the Lisanal Gate.
He had the scope too close to his eye, and the recoil just poked it right out on him.
I thought about that, but it's just kind of like, it's actually called shoot your eye out. Ha 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 ha. So targeting myself, doing double damage to myself. 2d6 plus 4 twice. Oh. All right. Plus crack shot. When I critically hit a creature with range strike, which I would have against you, and now the card has flipped everything, including my own ability called Crack Shot, against me, the target must succeed against a 26 Fortitude save or be stunned 1. Holy way to call it there, Manubrio. Like, 2 combats that are opening so crappy for the bad guys. Damn. Fortitude save. Ooh. I got it by 1. Okay, so I'm not stunned 1. Thank goodness, because this is so embarrassing. I've done so much damage to myself out of the gate. Anyway. Shaking everything off. Okay. Just like Speigler, his shot, he's ready to go. He's so geared, and we take it outside the combat. I begin combat now. I would have allowed this thing to go inside of its initiative whenever that happened. You guys all go, and it comes around to its first turn. Because it actually has top initiative on you guys, okay, I'm going to spend an action howling in pain, revealing my position to you guys around the corner. I'm going to spend another action reloading, and then I'm going to
do a little dance.
Yes.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
I'm going to waste my last action to retcon something that they have an ability of the first action called Howling Bullet. When I have rolled initiative but haven't acted in combat, I can let loose a blood-curdling howl while firing my rifle, making the report sound unearthly and disturbing. Anything within 40 feet must make, on a hit, emanation, blah, blah, will become frightened. Okay, so I didn't shoot anybody. Never mind. So that takes that out. Anyway, I'm going to say that's my whole turn. There's so much going on, which brings us to Blaster. So your eyes out ahead, you hear a crack and a howl, you look over to your left shoulder and down, and the canyon splits into a V around a big hillock, and popping out of the sand, at ground level, sniping from a corner, tucked in, is a creature. What do you do?
Who shot him?
It wasn't me, I swear. You look down at your gun. Was that you, Lefty? Okay.
What is happening?
Oh my god, you think you're losing time? You're gonna smoking and you've lost, like, what just happened? You think you're losing time again? Nope, gun's still loaded. Barrel not smoking, gun still loaded. Blame not mine. Okay, you're good. Move on.
Blaster. Great shot, man. Holy cow.
Preemptive strike.
Can I yell? Like, I want to yell something at him. Like, I'm going to hold my weapon up, pointing at him. I'm going to yell, "Take one more shot and I'll put one right between your eyes."
Sure, it's intimidation. Give me an intimidation roll and we can talk about intimidating somebody in combat. If anyone wants to pull that up.
It's a flat roll. I only got an 8.
Okay. I still want to look that up and talk about what could have happened later, but right now we'll just move things along. So as an action, you try to intimidate your foe, waving about, and what do you want to do next?
I
know normally you could wait to see if they look intimidated, but 2 seconds in, you just get the feel that this thing is just either not hearing you because it hurt itself, or doesn't seem to shrink away as most do from the warbot.
Okay. I will take a shot then, because it looks like he's not hearing me.
Now just get this straight. Valentine the warbot watches you guys playing with a happy creature and he shoots it in the head, right? This thing opens fire on you guys without warning. He's going, wait, no need for violence. Like, is this what I'm getting from? Okay. I got one word for you guys regarding Valentine's. Maintenance. Maintenance? Yeah. Find the right engineer? That's all right. Just kidding, buddy. What do you want to do?
Attack.
Shoot.
Oh, that was 2.
That's okay. You can have both.
It was hit.
Well, can you? No, you have to reload, right?
Yeah.
I will let you hold the second attack. That's fair. It's all in chat there. Okay. So
that's not my
one to intimidate, one to shoot, right? And that was your 26 to hit.
Right?
Yeah. Your damage.
6 damage.
Okay. I'll let you hold the 30 if you want to reload and shoot next round. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'll move and reload.
Okay.
I'll start scaling down.
Okay. Can I have athletics?
Acrobatics.
You want to do something fancy?
Yeah.
Scaling down is climbing, which is athletics. Jumping down and flipping, looking cool, that's acrobatics. So which did you want to do?
Mix of both? No, I'll just use athletics then.
Sure, you can. But you need a second action, so.
That's a 20 athletics.
Okay. Dun 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 dun, and jump down, stick the landing just for fun. Climbing, scaling is half movement. You've descended 20 feet. So that's in a single move. Though I don't think this is as high as, you were 20 feet on the last map. I'd say that you'd probably, if we're having movement and stuff, you probably end your movement right there because you've run out ski. So I'll bring you back down to where you are and you're done. Okay.
And the cool thing about being able to climb and reload is because I got like a mechanism built into my exoskeleton that allows my pistol to reload directly without having to use 2 hands.
Like little T-Rex hands come out like a certain droid we know and just reloads for you?
More like a loaded clip that's in there that has a bullet feeder almost.
Yeah, he's basically shoving his gun somewhere. We're not going to talk about where, but it's fine. Going somewhere.
I don't want to explore what a nanobot in Clockwork would look like. That would be like an arm popping open and actual like real size bugs would come out crawling. My nanos. All right. El Membrio, you're up. Pilo, get ready. You're on deck.
Ole. So yeah, I'm going to use all of my movement to get myself all up on him. Okay. I got 40 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. It's gonna end me right beside him. But he will. Does he have an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so up one more square. Yep. And it's always my favorite opener.
Is what?
La Trip.
Okay.
Ooh, that one. Oh, I'm gonna hero point that for sure.
I was wondering when he's going to remember. You know why I never get to pull my cards, Jack? Because they just use their hero points. Okay, guys, as we said before, you had 2. Matt's down to 1.
Yep, I'm going to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Wish me luck, fellas. That's
Oh!
better. That's
20.
so much better. Like, we are just on min-max fire tonight, fellas. So
I
that
think
is...
we'll have to extend this episode. You know, I could cut it here at an hour 5, but we're going to go into overtime just so that your roll luck just pushes the game along, I'm sure.
And again, D6 bludgeoning damage when he falls prone. Crit card, because that was a nat 20. A.
Oh, now you like your crit cards.
Today I do.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, they do. We do.
And with my last action, I'm going to ask him, who are you?
Okay. Card is redundant because I'm not using a shield, so I'm going to pull another one because that's like we never get to pull these. Okay, knockback. The target is pushed 1d4 times 5 feet away. So not only do you trip him and he goes down, he rolls away off of his little sand pile.
He flails. This guy sounds like a cartoon at this point. Shoots himself in the eye.
Roll d4, man.
All right, here we go.
Because
3.
5, 10, 15 feet away. Woo! We'll just say that's a big, hill rolling
There's an
down.
incline, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa! Who are you, man?
Okay. Rolling down the hill, you see a gnoll carrying a rifle. And we will see. No, we'll keep going. It's too much fun. We'll keep going. Got any attacks left, Matt?
Nope, that's me. One to get up on him, one to trip him, and one to be like, who are you? As he's cartoonishly flailing backwards down the hill.
Okay. If that's what you want. Right. Pilo, what do you want to do, man? All this happened around the corner. You can't even see what's going on, technically, if you look at the map.
I saw the bullets. I kind of saw Blaster take a shot, and then I saw it all disappear around the corner. I guess I will use my full 25 speed to get up to close to Mr. Manubrio there.
10, 15, 20, 25.
And
Okay.
what's going on? What's attacking us? I talk to Manubrio, see if I can kind of get a perception of what's going on with the area. See if this thing is where it went, because I didn't see it roll down a hill. So
Yeah, you see this gnome sprawled, clutching a rifle at the bottom of a hill, and there's this little I don't know, sniper's nest that they've built up to like pop up on one knee.
Dude, that dice bounced twice on the 20. Did you see that? Did you see that? It wants us to win.
And that's a 26 on the perception check there to kind of figure out, like, where are we here? I talked to Manubrio there for a second, asking what's going on.
And I'll indicate towards this guy.
We attacking him? Hey, bud, I'm just going to yell to him. Hey, buddy, it's not going very well for you. You sure you want to continue down this path? And that's the second action. That's 3 actions, I guess. I'll use that third action to yell at him and be like, hey, listen,
That's a
man.
really cool looking gun.
Yeah.
Just saying. He's got a really cool looking gun.
But so far, he seems very inept. So I'm gonna see if he still wants to continue down this path or if we have to kick his ass too. And that'll be the third action.
I'm looking at a gnoll that has like a horse mane of white Fabio hair arm wraps, classic Knoll, but it's almost like he's wearing vest. Like his armor looks pretty decent and his clothing doesn't look great, but way more fashionable than Joe the average Knoll. And he's got this golden plated brass and wooden glowing as if there's like a snake mist clinging to it rifle with a bayonet that is shaped curved like a jagged scimitar. How cool is this guy? And I shoot myself in the face and roll down a hill. Well, maybe not that cool. Pip, you're up, because I can't do anything until it's my turn. Besides curse and flail.
Pip is very confused with what's going on. There was a gunshot, some sand flew up. Pip would love to turn off his logos and move on up to see what everyone's yelling about.
Okay. 5, 15, 20, 25, or 25 over here?
25 to the right, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
that's one action.
meet another friend. Excuse me, sir. You seem to have fallen down. Perhaps you should consider buying some Stabco products to replace that dreadful weapon of yours. And just Pip will move right up unafraid and go right up to the Knoll.
10, 15. Okay, jumping right in front of you guys. A potential customer.
We'll go to the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're small enough. It's a straight line. That's fine. Okay. So you move up to him and you're just chatting the sales pitch. Okay. Can I have... I want to do something with this here since you're actually graciously burning actions. Is this a deception or diplomacy? You're trying to make a sale?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Give me... if it's distraction, it's deception. If it's you really want this guy to become a customer and just expect violence to instantly end, give me diplomacy. In the tower, if you please. Which brings us to Charwin, and we'll find out those results next time.
Definitely diplomacy. We'll see how great this goes.
Charwin will use his focus spell, Rising Surf, to move 40 feet. And
nice. Is it actual water, or is it water, or is it actually like you just make the earth move?
I create a wave of water that I ride,
nice.
banking around obstacles and surfing higher on ground. So because it's a heightened focus spell, I go 40 feet and
20,
let's see, the maximum height
30,
traveled
35,
above the ground
40.
by 5 feet. So that's 10 feet above the ground too.
Okay. Do you want to land in front of your friends or to the side? That's 40 feet there.
Yeah, I'll go off to the side.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Friggin' Charlie comes riding in on a 10-foot kicker.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick entrance. That's so stylish.
Just cooling you guys off.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Speigler's raw roll a +1 from the stylish entrance of the dangerous-looking friends. That's what we're going to do. And a -1 from the friendly halfling that seems to want to sell him something. So we're at par. Yeah. So much for you guys staying on the main page. That's fine. Confuse the enemy. That's obviously what's going on here.
That's right. Charwin, though, is just going to attack him. He's learned so much from Blaster Valentine.
Since your last nap.
Oh,
I
dude,
am going to
that balanced on the 20 as well. I'm going to
roll
say
that. I can do better than a 2 on the dice. So hero point for 24. There we go.
12.
That's more like it.
That also balanced. It's interesting.
For
New dice effects.
10 damage.
Cool or just annoying?
The leaning.
All right. So 10 feet away, stab. All right.
And then for my last action, I think I'll...
oh, hang on. The spell. Did the spell cost you 2 actions?
The focus spell is only 1 action.
Nice. All right. Go on.
For my last action, I will yell at him to stay down and listen to Pip. Listen to what he has to say. He could sell you really important stuff right now.
And Noel's like, I'll take 3 healing potions.
Yeah,
and
and
a
then it
potion
goes
of invulnerability.
drops money. Pip starts counting, and he rejoins the fray with you guys. Oh, wow.
Why do I picture Pip as walking around, and when he has the lights off, he's normal. When he turns the lights on, he's got his lights on, and it's like an ice cream machine. You know, like when they're going, they always have the sound going until they stop, and then they turn it off when they have customers.
Oh, okay. All right. So, coming around to round 2. As an action, the male Knoll flailing stands, and first you think he's arguing with the ground, like, right? But he keeps saying, shut up, shut up, shut up, like he's talking to himself. And then the last shut up, he looks at the rifle, jams it in the sand, and uses it to stand and mumbles something of like, this is all you're good for. And then as if the rifle answered him in his head, he gets a really angry look and he's glowering at his own rifle, but he stands on his feet as an action. And reloads and points the gun at you guys. And we'll see you all very confusedly next time.